What's going on, Shib Army? Welcome back to the channel. We got some breaking Shiba Inu news to talk about. We're going to take a look at the overall market and just bring you up to speed on everything going on right now, along with kind of my feelings right now in the overall market as well. So all of that coming up in this video, guys. Hopefully you're having a fantastic weekend. And listen, I appreciate you guys so much. So much more than you guys know. I know it's tough out there, hanging in there. But listen, the strong survive. The strong get past these tough times. Tough times don't last. Tough people do. And I know a lot of people in the Shib Army are tough. They're rugged. They are here for the long term. And they're having a well-diversified portfolio. So when things are down a little bit, it doesn't shake them. It doesn't break them, right? And that's so key. It's so instrumental right now, I think, for everybody to have that mindset of, hey, let's look at this downturn in the market as an opportunity, not just something that can keep us down and kick us around, right? And for those of you who may be feeling a little defeated out there, this video is for you too. I want to pick you back up. I want to get you back up on your feet and tell you that, listen, you're early to crypto. You're early to Bitcoin, Ethereum, these top altcoins. When we come back, you know what happens, right? Everybody starts FOMOing in, fear of missing out hits in, and we want to be a piece of that right now before that resurgence comes back. So all of that, obviously important, but let's get into some of the things that are going on with Shib in particular. If you guys are interested in that, stick around to the end of the video. We've got a lot to get to in this one. Also, real quick, smash that like button for me. It's totally free. I know you guys can run this thing up. I'm going to challenge everybody. Let's try to run this thing up 500 likes. I think we could do that, right? In this type of market, we could run this thing up at least 500 likes, if not 600 likes easily. Smash that like button. Let's get this thing out because we have some big stuff to talk about here as Shiba Inu SHYTOSHI Kusama hints at some major collaborations, all right? That's what we've got here coming in from you today. Let me take you inside this a little bit. All right, so make sure you guys can see that. Okay, yeah, my screen got a little messed up there. But yeah, looks good now. All right, so here's where we'll start. Recent messages from SHYTOSHI on Telegram have sparked some significant interest within the Shib community. So he says they are engaging in discussions with very important individuals and prominent figures in the community for the project's next phase. Kusama stressed that he determined to actively support the community's growth and underscored efforts made towards bolstering platforms that serve the Shib community. His intriguing mention that, quote, sometimes silence is the best weapon, further fueled speculations about potential partnerships and major collaborations in the pipeline. In other words, it looks as if SHYTOSHI is saying, we are working behind closed doors. And I understand that. A lot of times people want new information, but if there's nothing to really announce, why announce anything, right? Continue to work behind closed doors. And I understand where he's coming from here in the standpoint of, in this type of market, it's about head down, building behind the scenes, getting your ducks in a row. He also talked about burns, all right? So there's been a lot said about burns, a lot of concerns about burns regarding the low burn rates of the Shib token. I'm concerned about it too. I'm with you. Kusama clarified the intrinsic connection between token usage and burns. He said, and I quote, it isn't about burn, it's about usage. Please understand the burn increases as the use of Shibarium, burns increase as the use of Shibarium and Shib, and all tokens in the ecosystem, increase. So I've been looking for ways at a zoomed out level to increase usage with others in our decentralized community. Meaning, he's actually listening to the community. Finally, it looks as if we're gaining some traction as it relates to changing the burn mechanism. Because let's face it, we need to burn more Shib. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. And this is the first time that I can remember that SHYTOSHI has basically said, listen, it's about usage, and now we're actually looking at different ways where we could increase usage so that we could burn more. Now, at least that's a good start, right? We'll see where this leads to, but I thought that was a positive note here from SHYTOSHI that he hears the community. They've been loud about burns or the lack thereof. He obviously understands that the transactions on Shibarium are not at an all-time high right now, nor should they be in this type of market. But he also understands that people want more burns, even said that, right? Now, when it comes to adoption, Kusama addressing a query about Shiba Inu's potential integration with major retailers, such as like a McDonald's or Burger King. He pointed to Shib's acceptance across a ton of retailers already, but also acknowledged the difficulties associated with systemizing such widespread payment integrations. Alluding to discrete negotiations or strategies, Kusama hinted, quote, again, sometimes silence is the best weapon. So this was kind of a good update, I think, from SHYTOSHI, and this was the big one for me. Responding to the concerns regarding perceived low burn rates. He's actually addressing it, hitting it head on, basically saying here that, hey, this has not been perfect. I am agreeing with the community here, and let's fix this and let's make it better, right? In addition to that, he's hinting at some big collaborations, right, that he can't speak on yet. That's great. That's awesome. But this is one thing that I think can be controlled right now, right inside the dev team, right here. Burns. This can be controlled. And the fact that he's addressing it here, talking about it, is a really good step in the right direction. We'll see what happens. We'll see what comes of it. We'll be keeping tabs on everything right here on the channel. Now, before we get up on out of here, let's take a look at the overall market, guys. Don't go anywhere. I want to assess kind of where we are with the overall market, too. By the way, if you haven't hit that like button, definitely do so. Smash that like button for us. Big gainers, Aave and Chainlink. Chainlink continues to be a huge player right now. Quant is also on a nice tear here in the last 7 days, up 9+%. It's the highest we've been in the last month. So Quant on a nice little tear here, closing back up close to $100. Absolutely love that. Chainlink has just been on fire. On fire. Highest it's been in the last year, up 37+%. That's where we were this morning here in the last month. We're seeing the top altcoins moving right now. Pay attention to this. The top altcoins moving right now, a lot of the times, Solana, Chainlink, Quant are right in there. Keep your eyes on these types of cryptos, these ones with strong use cases, these ones with big institutional demand and money, these ones with big institutional players interested, like BlackRock, interested in Chainlink because of this point right here. Larry Fink talked about recently where he thinks the future of blockchain is going, and it's in the tokenization of real-world assets. RWA, real-world assets, tokenizing them. Chainlink could be right at the forefront of that. Maybe that's why we're seeing a lot of money shuffle in. Quant, we know the connections they have with potential governments down the line. We're seeing volume ramp up in some of these big players. Keep your eyes peeled on this. Always pay attention to the markets. And, of course, always looming is XRP. And, look, even Gala, actually one of the top gainers in the last 24 hours. Hopefully they can get back on the right foot. An ugly lawsuit going on right now, but we'll be keeping tabs on everything, as we always do. We never leave anything out. We never leave any stone uncovered right here on the channel. So make sure you guys are subscribed down below so you don't miss out on any of our content. Appreciate you guys so much. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.